Laughlin, can you tell me some of your background that has led you into the hypnotism business?
Became interested when I was, well, shall we say, just 1 year into my senior year of high school. And I had an accident to my hand. I was going to be a concert pianist, and I saw a psychiatrist to get me over the accident problem because I'd received quite an injury. And his questions fascinated me into the psyche. And so therefore I went into the realm of psychology. Psychology became more, Psych 101 was like, it grabbed me. So and I received a scholarship to UCLA, then subsequently ended up studying at UC Berkeley, and I received my doctorate in psychology, clinical psychology, and the hypnotism part came as, it arose out of that. It was a grassroots feeling from psychology. The power to be able to ask questions, suggest solutions. Manipulation was also a little bit of it as well. So I found that you could get a lot from speaking to someone. You could affect relaxation, or you could excite somebody with the things you do, like great orators of the world. And that was really what I was mainly interested in, was how to affect other people.
Have you used hypnotism to affect people in a clinical sense?
Yes. Yes.
And can you tell me how you've used it?
The obvious things are like smoking, weight control, so forth, sexual dysfunctions, people who have a deep psychosis that they don't know how to respond to other people because of something in their background. Entreat them to relax more, to become more aware of themselves as a personality, and not sit so much in the background like a wallflower, and get them out of themselves.
So how did you evolve hypnotism and psychology into a show?
Money. Money for sure. Well, I've always had the entertainment side in me because I wanted to be a concert pianist. And the stage always intrigued me anyway. And it was always calling, get up on stage, get up on stage. And I felt that I was pretty good with people as far as giving me a microphone. I could address a crowd. And when the crowd applauded, I was turned on. And you ask any performer what really turns you on, and it's an audience, it's applause to make them happy. So using the hypnosis, I also found that I was not that much of a performer, but I could also use people to help perform for me. And hypnotism was a great tool for that.
Is there a particular group of people who are openly accepted? Is there a particular group of people who are susceptible to hypnotism and another group that are not? And what is the definition of those who are good at it?
All right. We've heard about the left hemisphere, the right hemisphere of the brain. One is analytical, one is creative. Obviously, the creative people are more susceptible because this is a fantasy kind of world in their minds, although it's effective in a very real way as a tool for self-help. But for stage, it's all fantasy. It's like having a dream and reliving it and really believing you're in it. And then the analytical person might not go under as well because they're analyzing every single thing that's happening. Why is he doing this to me? Why is he looking at me that way? Why should I be feeling this? And usually it keeps them out of it. But the fantasy side of the individual, the adventurous side, is the most susceptible.
Have you ever had any problems with somebody under hypnosis?
Problems? How do you mean?
Someone who doesn't come out easily, somebody who goes home hypnotized, or somebody who ends up with a headache?
I've had to deal with a couple of situations like that, but it's more their psychological personality than mine, because they have a preconceived notion as to I'm going to be in a trance for the rest of my life. They've heard that. They've seen movies, books, TV, on hypnotism, and they believe that they are going to be like a walking zombie. And of course, their personality might even affect that reaction. The word's hypnosis, not coma. But some people find it very hard to wake up in the morning, can't get out of bed. Let's put it this way. When you know you have to get up and go to work in the morning, what do you want to do? You're going to be lazy, like you will not believe you're going to stay in bed. I can't get up. But you have a day off, hey, you're out of bed.
So you yourself haven't had any problems with the patient? What would
Not
your...
in a client or a subject or a volunteer, not in a real sense, no. I think it just more or less, one instance, like at the end of a show, a girl remained under. She wanted to stay under. You know why? Because she had not felt that good in such a long time. But everybody around said, oh my God, he killed her. You know, she won't wake up. And she was mad at me for bringing her out of it.
If you didn't bring her around, the effects would eventually wear off, is that right?
Oh, of course. It's just like, see, when you sleep deep, your cerebral and spinal fluids slow down. And therefore, it's like getting too much sleep. It's harder to function. Like a nap sometimes just ruins people.
Randy, and I'd like some big tits.
Hallelujah!
You got the biggest mouth I've ever seen in my whole life. No, I mean, that's beautiful. I mean, I think that's gorgeous, man. Why'd you volunteer?
My sister made me.
What would you like? Your sister made you. Okay, what would you like for a suggestion?
Bigger chest.
No, say it. Tits. Just say it. If you want, put your fingers in your ears, go like...
Bigger tits.
Hallelujah! I said, be aware. All of you, for those of you who did not get a seat up on the stage, you want to be hypnotized, put your hands in your lap in the audience, take a deep breath. Look at this, the whole room's going to go. What you're about to see is called mass rapid induction. It is the hardest type of hypnosis to do, and I'm going to do it in less than 10 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, let's set the lights. The show is dedicated to the gentleman that brought me up here from LA, and I have much respect. Dedicated to the man. You know who you are. Watch.